jumping right into this video with a shout out to Collectible Nuts LLC. They are a vendor from eBay and they do have a 100% positive feedback. So a very reputable vendor. They have several of thousands, 37,520 reviews to be exact. So that is a not too shabby. And you know what? Here's the proof. I won this roll of wheat cents, and he titled it Sealed Wheat Indian Head Penny Mix Shotgun Roll with Indian Cent in Coin Lot KX. And I won this roll here for $11. So I'm hoping that there's more than one wheat cent in this roll. And as you can see, there's the ender. Beautiful detail, beautiful color, beautiful toning. And on this end, I took a little peek here without tearing the roll, and it shows to be another wheat cent. It looks to be a 1940 something there. So let me see, like, there you go, 1940 something. So I'm ready with my wheat cent hunting mat here so that we can display our finds. And of course, I am prepared with my 2021 coin red book and my cheat sheet that has all the errors and varieties that we can be looking for depending on what we find in this roll. So, all right, this roll was tightly crimped. Appreciate that, because it definitely protects it in the shipping. And there we go. Ooh, we might even have some steel in here. Look, can you guys see that? All right, guys, you know I don't like the suspense, and I want to know what the year of this beautiful Indian head is. Let's look at that beautiful wreath one more time before we flip her over. Wow. Wish there were a little bit more details on that wreath, but all right, let's check it out. There it is, 1901 Indian head. You can almost still see some of the facial features, a little bit of the ear. Feather details have definitely been wore off. Look at that. On the 1901, I did see a note that we could be looking for a repunch date, and you would see it more prominent on the 9 or the 1. And don't believe for the examples that I had seen online, I don't think that is what we have here. There's actually only a handful that have been found. And just, you know, I like to move them around to make sure that we don't have any funny business with the light. But you see how it has that little error right there. And it could be, you know, an error from it being circulated. And right there down at the bottom of the 1 in the corner. And on this side too. I see a little bit of something, but it's so hard to tell on these because they're just so heavily circulated and very worn for sure. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. Let's keep going. Another oldie but goodie, 1918 Philadelphia. Beautiful punch date mark there. A little bit of features there on Lincoln's face. The text is very legible. All right, let's flip it around. Still a little bit of detail there on the stalks. Okay, so I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but this definitely looks like a double die obverse. Of the examples that I had seen online, the doubling does occur on the 3 and the 5, as you can clearly see that there's something going on here, and even moving it around in the light, down at the bottom of both 3 and the 5, you can definitely see something going on there with the date. Move it around just a little bit more. Again, guys, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. Let's look at the rest of the coin here. Here we have Liberty, and obviously this is going to be a very low graded coin here, but if that's doubling, that's where the money is. So let's see if we can't get some more information on this possible doubling of the 1935. Let's check out the reverse. There we go. Lots of oxidation going on here. Well, at least the text is all very legible, and it definitely is showing the normal wear and tear for this date. Let's check it out again. There it is, 1935. Possible double die offers. Wow. All right, we have a 1929 Denver. Other than it being a older date wheat cent, I don't have any varieties listed for this one, so let's keep going. Ooh, we have a teen. We have a 1919 wheat cent. All right, folks, we've had another 20s. We have a 1927. Very heavily circulated for sure. But we're on the board. Let's go. All right, another 20s, 1928. Wow. Very, very nice. All right, this roll is really delivering on the earlier dates. Here we have a 1926. There we go. So we definitely have the 20s and the teens going. Of course, 50s and 40s, and one in the 30s. Let's keep going. Okay, here's the first 1944 for the board. Here we actually have the variety of the D over S. And I just thought I'd throw it under the scope so that we can look together. As of the moment, I'm not seeing any kind of repunch there, but if you see some funny business, you let me know down in the comments below. There's the rest of the coin. All right, look at the reverse. One more variety that I wanted to point out for the 1944 Denver is that some have been steel coated, but for those, I'm sure we'll be able to tell by the color alone of the coin. All right, let's get her on the board. Here we go. Another 1935 for the board, and this one has definitely been through the ringer. There is a lot of heavy damage here. And as I mentioned earlier, the double die offers is more prominent on the date. And even with the damage, I think we would see something going on. Now for San Francisco of the roll, we have a 1950 San Francisco. Nice. Very heavy circulated as the others have been from this roll. But it's always fun to find a San Francisco. Let's check out the reverse. Yeah. Those are some beautiful details in the stocks. Nice. Get this beauty on the board. Let's go. All right, here's another spot filler. We have a 1938 Philadelphia. I am not seeing any varieties for the 1938. And it is of high mintage. All right, folks, we finally made our way to the first zinc color. So let's pull it and see if we have ourselves a 1943. There it is. 1943 Philadelphia. You know what? I want to put this one on the scale too. Let's check it out. All right, let's put it on the scale. There it is. I don't know if you guys can see the digital scale weight there, but it's weighing in at 2.9. Well, now it says 2.7, which is, I mean, it's there in the realm because zinc should come in weighing about 2.72. There we go, 2.7. That is zinc. For another spot filler here, we have a 1948 Philadelphia. All right, we're on a roll. The very next coin, 1940. I believe that's a 1940, not a 1946, but yeah, that's a 1940 San Francisco. It's another high minted San Francisco mint coin. And that is in great of condition as the previous 1950 San Francisco, but still, we have to appreciate the San Francisco mint marks. Here we go. Get on board. Second 1940 San Francisco. Got that brown red tone going on there. Let's check out the reverse. 1936 Philadelphia. And the note I have on this one is we are looking for a double die on this coin. And definitely a red tone would have been much more appreciated. But here we have a 1936 brown. And I did get ahead of myself here and had it under the scope, and I did not see any doubling. Check it out, guys. Just what I was hoping for. I see another wreath. Oh, yeah. Very pretty. In fact, this one even looks to be in a nicer shape than the first one. All right, second Indian head. What date do we have? Oof, 1887, guys. Wow. I was hoping but not expecting to find a second Indian head. We still have a few more going on here in the roll, so we have, like, I think it looks like 3 more zincs in there, but quite possibly another Indian head. You never know. Wow. Mega score. Let's go. Check it out, guys. The 1944 seem to be coming in pretty heavy. Here is a beautiful example of a 1944. Look at that nice toning. That definitely highlights the higher points of this coin on the obverse here. First 1955 from the roll. And as we all know, we're hoping and wishing for that double die offers, which would be obvious here on the date. And it's not what we have here, but we do have a beautiful punch 1955 date. And the text on this coin is very nice. So this is definitely an upgrade to the ones that I have had in my collection as of today. You see a little bit of doubling there on the B and the I. Maybe there is doubling on this coin after all. But definitely the doubling that I had seen on these examples is very heavy to where you can see it with the naked eye. Interesting. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this 1955 example. So here we are looking at another example of a 1955. And again, there is no visible doubling going on here on the obverse, which is where we would find it if we had that variety. All right, guys, I spy with my little eye another wreath. Third one from this roll. I am so excited. Let's check it out. All right, so we have, ooh, I can feel the weight on this one too. Very, very, oh, come on, let's focus in. Let me get her adjusted here. There we go. All right. Look at that toning. Beautiful. Wow, I love the toning on these coins. It just really highlights the details. All right, let's flip her over, see what we have. In 1892. All right, so this would be with a bronze Indian head. And let's see if I can't find some. Whoop. Oh, no. All right, guys, here's that 1892 under the scope. And from my notes, I do see that the 1892 does have a variety of a double punch for the 8. To make it a $400 plus coin, you'd be looking at a repunching here under the 8 right about here. I don't have an example of it, but not this one. But it is still one of the, it's not a high mintage coin. It's not a rare one either. It's minted 37.6 million, which is about medium for the 1800s, that's for sure. And still, being an 1800 year coin, you're still seeing a lot of beautiful detail. You can almost even see the eye in this Indian head here. Another variety for the 1892 would be the scar face, like the Morgan dollar. Even if this one had it, it would probably not be very legible at this point because it is heavy circulated and the scar is lifted above the image, not into the coin. So it definitely would be one of those varieties that it needs to be caught there, you know, in the earlier times of circulation. Here's the reverse of this 1892. Again, still a lot of beautiful details in this wreath. Look at the veining in each leaf, the arrows. Very nice. Another mega fine. Let's go. All right, guys, check it out. We have another Indian head. What a great hunt this has been because this is our 4th Indian head of this roll. And this came in right after that 1943 San Francisco. So I appreciate that definitely. But so you can see there is some major damage on this one. But let's see if we can make out the date. Might have to put this one under the scope. I see a 3. 93. So I might have an 1893 here. You let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are, but it looks like an 1893. The only thing special about this date is, well, few things. It is a wheat cent, and detail on it is pretty nice, but it's also the last year of the wheat cent. We have a 1958, and this is a Denver. All right, guys, check it out. We have a 1943 San Francisco, and there are actually quite a few varieties for the 1943S. We have, which is definitely the main one that we would want to find, which is the 1943S punched on a bronze planchet instead of the zinc. But as you can tell from the color toning on this coin, we do have a steel here. And another variety would be doubling on the obverse. This is very heavily circulated. As you can see, one of the places to look for doubling would be in the eye. And you can barely even make out the features here. And also on the date, you would see doubling and even some doubling in the mint mark. So no DMN here or DDO. Let's check out the the reverse, and see if we can't spot anything on this side. No, just have some nice details there that is preserved very nicely. So I can appreciate that. All right, guys, let's keep going. Here we're looking at a 1956 Denver, and this has a variety of a double, I believe it is a repunchment mark is what we have. And not seeing that in this example here, but I thought we would check it out together. Very nice. We have a 1944 San Francisco. And this one looks to be in really very nice condition here. And the only variety that I have listed here for the 1944S is it's very rare to find this one minted on a steel planchet instead of the bronze. So this would be in reverse. Check it out, 1944, but this is obviously a bronze here and not the variety that we're looking for. That's one of the things that you can definitely see with the naked eye. Let's check out the reverse on this guy. The beautiful 1930s here. First one for the board. And we only have 2 more to go through. So let's put this one down and keep going while we're live. 1951. And of the 1951, I'm not seeing any varieties, but it's a spot filler. And we have a 1948. Ooh, looks like a 1948S. All right, let me check my notes. All right, here we have the 1948S, and I'm not showing any varieties. And it's also of high mintage. But again, it's always nice to have the San Franciscos in the collection. All right, guys, let's wrap it up. Wow, what a hunt. Let's start with our Indian heads. We found 4 Indian heads in 1887, 1901, and what I think to be in 1883, or even maybe a 1903. I don't know. It's very damaged, and in 1892. We also have a great variety of a wheat harvest going on here, guys. We did get a few, just a couple of the teen dates. We got a few of the 20s, got into the 30s. Definitely got invested into those 40s, and surprisingly, very few 50s. So I was really appreciative of that. We ended up with 3 of the steel cents, and 1 being San Francisco. We have 2 1940 San Francisco, 1 1950 San Francisco, and a 1944 San Francisco. And the last of the San Franciscos, which is the last one that we scored here, is the 1948 San Francisco. That was a great hunt. I hope you guys were able to update your cheat sheet and your notes. I know I did. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.